Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make caramel syrup. Whether you're eating it on pancakes, French toast, or waffles, caramel syrup is just plain old delicious. And it only requires a few simple ingredients to make. And really only a few minutes of your time as well. Let's head on over to the stove and get started. Get half a cup of salted butter, melting in a pot over low heat. I like to take my whisk and move my butter around so that it melts a little bit faster. Once the butter is all melted, we can go ahead and add in 1.5 cups of white sugar. Pour that in with the melted butter and give it a quick whisk to combine. Once that's all mixed in, you can add in 3/4 cup of buttermilk, along with 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, whoops, pull that out, and 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. Stir this all together and increase the heat to medium-high and bring this to a boil. Once this mixture comes to a boil, you're going to reduce the heat to low and let it simmer for 8 minutes. It's important that you let it go for the whole 8 minutes, stirring occasionally so that the sugar can caramelize. After 8 minutes, your syrup will be a beautiful golden caramel color, and then we have just one last ingredient to add. Just turn off the heat and add in 1 teaspoon of baking soda and whisk this in. Things will foam up here, but don't worry, they will calm back down here shortly. Once it calms back down, we're ready to pour this into a serving container. Just pour it on in, and you can use a funnel if you're worried about spilling. If you don't have a fancy little syrup container like me, you can also just use a glass mason jar. That works too. This syrup is ready to use. You can use it while it's warm or store it at room temperature for up to 2 weeks. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.